everyone, HOLO is going up after hours. This is nice to see, guys. And this is really the analysis that I've seen. I know people are like, wow, why would you buy HOLO and all that? Well, look at the daily chart here. This is more of my riskier play. It wasn't like extreme, but for HOLO, this is extreme. When I look at the daily chart here, we are due for an EMA 20 hit. That is due for that, and that price is at 192 area. So we're at 192 on that EMA 20, and then the EMA 5 is just a very conservative target to hit. It's at 1.48. So we hit a high of 160. Right now, I am going to take some off the table and trail and stop. And the reason is because the EMA 5 was my initial target, right? If you look at the daily, the EMA 5 is located at 1.48. That was my initial target. Yes, it sucks if you had HOLO way back and you're like, yeah, that's barely any gain. But look at, I mean, from here to this 1.48 is a 16% gain. We're at 1.53, 52 after hours. That's 18% from the lows. And I tried telling everyone, this right here is a really great strategy to really find bottom reversals. When you don't touch this EMA 5 and 4 daily candle, usually for HOLO, you got to judge the stock. Usually for HOLO, not touching it and, 5 daily candles is long for HOLO, not touching the EMA 5. So what I look for is usually on that 4th daily candle, you can really start adding. We've never really ever touched this green band for HOLO all throughout here. That's my extreme oversold territory that I look for buys. But if you just got to look at the chart of HOLO, it's had massive pumps and dumps where it kind of separates these bands. When it has a big pump, this ATR4, which is your Keltner channel that I adjusted it to, is going to go down in value. So here's the main thing that my bull thesis is. We are due for an EMA 20 because the last time we touched it was 10/15. Current date is 12/16. We're at 2 months now. So I love that mark we're at. So I know it's just it's just a very nice area, but my average is way under the 5, which I started buying today. My average is way under the EMA 20, whereas a lot of people are in the $2, the $3, way up there. And they had this reverse split, which probably wrecked a lot of people way back in 1009. So it's good to see, hey, we got that reverse split out of the way. I knew not to trade that because I knew this is going to plummet down. Well, the chances of it are. So we never had a real big substantial bounce. Maybe we can get a candle like this right in here. As you can see from this to this was a 46%. I would love that. But this is the same kind of scenario I see right here. You see how right here we're touching the 5. We never buy it on the EMA 5. We give it about 4 daily candles. Look at this to a T. 1, 2, 3, 4. EMA 5 gets touched on the 5th, and the EMA and almost touches the 10th. These are big resistance zones, so of course it goes down, it touches the 10, and then goes down, touches the 10, goes down. So we've touched this 10 a lot to where the point I'm thinking, I think we can get past this EMA 10 and go straight to the 20. Look at this. EMA 10, rejection, 10, rejection, 10, rejection, 10, 10, 10. And then we had many multiple EMA 5s. But I don't want to risk and be like, because if it touches the EMA 5, it surely can resist right there. I think we're due for this EMA 10. I think we can go from here to the 10 is a 26% bounce. Like I said, I'm going to scale some out at the EMA 5, take some of your position out, and then trail and stop it and look for at least a 10 and then maybe a 20. The 20 is harder to hit, but we are due for that. What's probably going to happen is if you start seeing we get past this 10, put your stop right under this 10 right here. That way, if price does do this, where it just goes way up and then it just shoots back down, the algos are looking to short this at the 10. It's a guarantee, right? But sometimes they'll let it go to this 20 because we are due. So it could, go up a little more. From here to here is another 17% gain. And it could go past the 20. Because like I said, it doesn't, and nothing is perfect in trading. You can see in the past year, you see how we had something like this, right? We haven't touched the 20. We go all the way back down. We touch the 20 to a T, reject. We touched the 20, reject, and then we started to try to get out of that 20, and we had that big breakthrough. This is what you call a breakout pattern, right? You touch this 20, 20, 20, and then you break out of it, then you come back down, right? And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get ahead of the game. I don't like playing with the trend. A lot of people will be like, yeah, this is the most ugliest chart. I'm not trying to play with the trend. I'm not trying to hold this long. I know this is going to keep going down and down and down and down. It'll have a pump, and then I get out, and then it has a dump. New retail traders get in on the pump, and then they wonder why, like, why is it going down and down? It's because the algos are working against you. One, yet you're trading a downtrend stock. Two, they're going to revert to the mean. So if you do try to get in after the pump, then the algos dump on you. And what I'm trying to do is look at the extreme scenarios. We haven't hit the EMA 5 in over 5 days, or 5 days. So we got 4 daily candles not touching this. If I wanted to get out and get some profit, I can get out on the EMA 5, which it is at right now. And that's totally fine. I can get out at the EMA 5 and move on from this stock. It's not a big deal. So we're at 150, 155 here. We had a nice, like I said, nice pump from this lows here. This is a 21% gain. Very, very, very nice here. And I was saying, I like this thing in the 120s here. It got to that 129, beautiful right there. I did a starter in the 130s. So it is, I don't want to say like I am a good trader and all that, and no, I've lost on trades. And the reason why I implemented this strategy is because I got tired of chasing, especially like penny stocks and small cap stocks. If it's a stock under $10, I just don't want to chase it or play with the trend, because I've noticed, one, the trends don't last long. If you chase it and have FOMO, the pumps, or they get automatically dumped on these EMAs. Here and there, you'll get a runner that goes from that will try to go from this low EMA 20 and try to go all the way past this, hit this red band. It'll happen, but it just won't happen much. You'll lose more than you win. But yeah, that's my analysis. Just study the chart. You can see for HOLO, anytime we don't hit this EMA 5 past 4 days, it's pretty long. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4. You had this 5th daily candle, which is fine. You'll accumulate this, and then look at this. It comes back up to it. This is more like looking at when there's lots of room up to the 5. That's when it looks really good. You're like, wow, we got at least a 15% to an easy EMA 5. We haven't hit the EMA 20 in so long. It's been over 2 months. And that's like the kind of theory that you got to put into this. You're like, okay, we know the one thing for sure in the market is reversion to the mean. That's the one thing that's going to happen. Do we know when it's going to hit the EMA 20? No, we don't know when it's going to hit this blue line. But what we do know is long. If we don't touch it in 2 months, that's really long. It might take 2 months and 2 weeks to touch it, but we know we're playing the safe side of this. And if we want to get out, we can just get out on the EMA 5 and take 10%. Adios. I mean, that's a good gain, right? Like I said, profit is profit. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, hit the link down below in the YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. This is all up to you guys. If you guys want to join, I think you guys will learn a lot. No matter what, I will work my butt off to make sure you guys are profitable, give you guys the next best strategy on how to follow the trend and trade against the trend. And really just what I've been doing. I've been doing this full time for a couple years, and it's been really fun trading on my own schedule, doing what I want. Obviously, there's more discipline. This is your livelihood. Like, you got to make the best trade. I can't just be like, oh, HOLO has 3 days here. That's close enough to 4. I'm going to buy HOLO here. No, you got to be like, this isn't fitting the strategy. I got to wait. If I miss on HOLO pumping, sure. It sucks, but that's what's the part of it. I just look for another stock that has a better setup. But if you like this video, join the Discord. I'm pretty sure you're going to love this. If you hit Day Traded Chat or Day Trade Alerts, you'll get access to all the memberships, swing trades and day trades for $12 a month. And then if you hit Swing Trade Alerts, you can get access to just swing trades for $6 a month. Obviously, I'm going to recommend both services, swing trades and day trades, for $12 a month. You can look at the server shop and read about it. But it's the best value, and you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn, because swing trades can be kind of boring. Sometimes you got to hold for a bit. But if you do some day trades, you're trading every day, and there's usually a setup in the market. So $12 a month for the Day and Swing Trading Plus. I think you guys are going to love it. And this is my analysis for HOLO. So since we hit the EMA 5, most likely tomorrow, I won't be looking to trade it. What I am going to look is hold my shares. I got rid of half here because we were at this EMA 5. I told you guys I'm going to get rid of some at the EMA 5. I'm going to get rid of some at the 10, and then I'm going to hold the rest for the home run hit and trail and stop it. So that way it's not a big deal. So you get rid of some here, get rid of some here, and then I'm holding the rest because that's the home run hit, and I'll trail and stop it and see how high. Maybe it might go way up in here. Who knows? Don't ever listen to anyone that says, yeah, the HOLO is going to go to $3, 4. Nobody knows that. But I will say I'm going to set myself up for a good thing, because if I land at the exact bottom, this is looking like a very bullish candle, then yes, I can trail and stop it, and I want to try to ride it up. But I also want to lock in the gains, because the market can do whatever it wants. It can do something like this, where this was looking very bullish, right? Comes like here and then plummets all the way down. So you don't want to have a position here and just be like, oh crap, why didn't I take the gains, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys like it, give it a like, subscribe, comment. This is my analysis on HOLO. I hope you guys appreciate it. This is how I catch trend reversals, bottom reversals on beaten down stocks, and look to trade it to the upside. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the Discord. If you do subscribe, do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. Thank you so much for watching.